Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the TV and conference call talk show titled The Road to Success. The talk show, The Road to Success, is a talk show, and we talk about any and everything. Although we do have main topics, and this evening we got a guest. My guest is going to be Andrew Walker, and we titled it, how come every time I get ready to say it, I forget the name? I'll get back to it in a moment. I'm your host, Professor William Murray. I'm also the president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, which is an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs. It's here where millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses are made. We at the Institute take you from idea to implementation and beyond. See, the talk show is here to make life easier and much more knowledgeable. And as always, y'all, as always, the God in me greets and blesses the God in you. We always, I'll tell you with the new format that I have, and I'm loving it, y'all. I am truly loving it. I'm still learning it because it's a big program. I got to learn all this stuff. So, but I'm here every day, every Tuesday and Friday, 9 o'clock p.m. to bring guests on and give you knowledge and information on how to build and grow your life, your business, your mindset. And that's what this is. I've got a weekend. I'm a guest on this show for the weekend. I spoke this morning, and tomorrow again I speak again at 11 o'clock. And it's very nice because I think it's total of 10 of us that's going to speak for 2 days. And tomorrow's the second day. It's the BNC, something like that. And it's very nice. Y'all, people, they're very knowledgeable. It makes me feel good to know I was invited. I was the opening because it says with me teaching the process of the thought and action process to success, that I should open because I set up for everyone else. So that's okay. You know that I spoke at 9 this morning and I speak at 11 tomorrow. And I listen to the program all day. This morning is from 9 to 5. Tomorrow's from 10 to 6. And it's a beautiful program. It really is. And for those who didn't buy a ticket, because we advertise it, I advertise it. I had Miss Zimmerman on my show last Monday, Tuesday. I'm sorry, Tuesday, and we talked about it. Y'all, this thing is fantastic. It is truly, truly fantastic. Well, I got a guest this evening, and we're going to talk about saving money. And everybody likes to save money. This gentleman is very bright, a very dear friend of mine. We met about 5, 6 years ago, and I coached him. I met him through coaching. And he took what I was teaching him, he took my coaching and ran with it. I mean, he literally ran. If it was the Olympics, he'd be in the lead right now. Because he took what I showed him, taught him, and gave him, the assignments to do. He did it and ran with it. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome to my show, Brother Andrew Walker. How you doing, Andrew? Oh, his system just went down, just that quick. His system went down. He'll be back. He's having trouble with his system, y'all. But I can handle it. Here he is. He's coming back. And how you doing, Brother Andrew? You're on, Drew. Can you hear me? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I can't
I'm
hear you,
trying to
bro,
get you.
Mary.
Hey man, that's you, cause I'm on, I'm live. I've introduced you. I'm waiting on you. I can hear you. You can't hear me.
No, I got everything on. The only thing I see is see you.
But you're not hearing me. Yeah, he's having problem with his system. We've been trying to get it straight for the last 20 minutes. But that's okay, y'all. I mean, you know when you're doing live, and we are live. Who is this person? And things happen when you're live. Things do happen when you're live. There you go, brother Drew. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, brother Mary.
All right, man. Brother Drew, tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do.
Now I'm looking at only the host can see you. So am I looking at that correctly, or don't worry about it. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, because
Okay. Hey, thank you, brother Mary. I did hear the question. I did
okay,
hear the question that you asked.
all
I'm
right,
Andrew Walker. I work with a cost reduction platform. And what we do, well, let me just share a little bit so you know where I'm coming from. We as consumers, $1 billion a year overpayment on our monthly bills. $60 billion we overpay. What my platform does is to help consumers work to reduce their cost of living and upgrade their quality of living. And we do that by a platform. It's called bill negotiation. You upload your bills to our technology. We work to lower your bills. And but a lot of times we make things difficult. That's not. You upload your bills, we lower your bills. If we're able to lower your bills, then you're going to automatically see that you've been overpaying. If we have a problem where it pans out that we don't lower your bill, then you know that you're at a good rate. So either way it
right.
goes, you as a consumer, we as a consumer will come out on top.
So what you're saying, what you do,
You as a consumer will come out on top. And that's what it's
yeah,
all about. Working to save money for the consumer, working to provide a service where we as consumers can.
he dropped again. He dropped. Y'all, what Brother Andrew does, he takes your bills and he runs them through a system that tells you whether or not you're overpaying. Now, it costs you nothing. It costs you absolutely not one penny to call for his services. He doesn't charge you anything. I think you pay a percentage of that for which he saves you. Everybody, $67 billion overpaid in electric bills and credit card bills and all this other stuff. Now, one thing I always ask, who needs the money more, you or that $1 billion company? Do you realize how many people in America are overpaying their bills? Are you aware of how many people are overpaying their bills? You probably are one of them.
Very back
I
up.
didn't know that I was overpaying some of my bills. So I went to Brother Drew. I said, Brother Drew, uh, 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 run the system on me and let me know. And they did where they could save me money. I needed the money more than $1 billion companies. So it was on me to find a source, which was Brother Drew, was my source, to let me know whether or not I was overpaying. And the money that he saved me goes in my pocket. Tell him to take up from there, Brother Drew. Can you hear me? No, he can't hear me. His computer is locked up again. I can see him, but it's been locked up. We're gonna have some difficulty this evening.
Brother Mary, I don't know to what degree the difficulty is unfolding because
yeah, I'm gonna have to go kind of go around him. What I'm gonna do is probably have to reschedule him for another day where we can work on the system to get it correct. Y'all, but when he comes back, I'm gonna get him to give us a way, and I can talk about it. He helped me. Save me money. I mean, I need the money more than that $1 billion companies. I did. If it didn't cost me nothing to find out where I'm overpaying, I was part of that $60-some billion that people were overpaying their bills. I was one of them. 9 out of 10 chances, so are you. So what we're going to do, I'm going to schedule him for another day and bring him back on. So what I'm going to get him to do right now, real quick, Brother Drew, as soon as you can hear me, let me know. Because I want you to give them a way to reach you. Okay, now tell them how they can reach you.
You can call me on 301.
301.
21.
Can't hear you.
301.
No.
586 2177.
Do it again, Brother Drew.
And I'll just share the information with you.
Do it again. 301. 301.
586.
586. 2177.
2177. Right.
What we're going to do, Drew? What we're going to do? Yeah, he gone again. Y'all call him at 301-586-2177. And I'm going to call him probably tomorrow, Sunday or Monday. And we're going to work out the bugs with his system. Because it's hard to do now with him. Brother Drew, what I'm going to do, I'm going to schedule you for another show, another day, to give us time to work on your system. All right? I'm going to schedule you for another day.
I don't, because I'm on my phone and I'm in and out.
Yeah, I'm going to schedule you. We'll talk and we'll work on this. And because we ain't got time to do it right now because we live. But I did give them your number.
Sounds great, brother man.
And, you can always go and put it in the feed. You know how to get to the feed. And you can always put your information into the feed. And I've already told them what you do. I broke it down for them. And I've given them the number. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it in the feed right now.
Man.
Let me put
anybody break it down like me?
Andrew Walker helps you lower your bills. And the number is 301 586 2177.
2177. Right.
Okay.
And if anybody's interested, just touch base with me. I share the information.
I just posted it on 6 sites just that second ago. So we'll schedule. Okay. I'll schedule again, Drew, within the next 2 weeks. All right.
Sounds great, Brother Mary.
All right, Brother Drew. Thank you. We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
Oh, no worries, man. Thank you.
All righty. Y'all, it happens when you're live.
Okay.
Things happen when you're live. And it happened here, but that's okay. They said you got to be able to handle all situations when it's live. Now, I've used Brother Drew, and he helped me. And it's amazing how I had no idea I was overpaying. I had no idea. I mean, it didn't cost me nothing. I called him. He did this. Him and his company did the system, and found out I was overpaying. And they lowered my bills. They lowered. I felt funny because I didn't know I was overpaying. I had no idea I was overpaying. How many of you out there are paying? Well, all of us got bills. All of us are in debt. Well, luckily, the only debt, 2 bills I got now are my car note. My car note. That's it. Because I don't believe in debt. See, I can't be a slave to the system. So I can't be in debt. I refuse to be a slave to the system. I literally refuse to be a slave to the system. So I had him to run my bills, save me some money. I don't want to be part of that $67 billion a year that people overpay. And 9 out of 10 chances you're part of it. Call the brother, 301-586-2177, Andrew Walker. And what's great about this brother? He is a huge supporter of my TV and conference call show, The Road to Success. He's a huge supporter and sends in contributions. I don't have him on because that's what he does. I have him on because I figured it's something that would help y'all, that would help my audience to get out of being one of that $67 billion. Well, like I said, I need the money more than they do. Let me carry on with the show. I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on. July the 10th, which is a Saturday, is in 10 days. No, I'm sorry. It's in 15 days. July the 10th. I have been booked to do people call me about these backyard seminars. And I love it. I've done 3 backyard seminars, and I'm going to do another one. It's going to be September 10th from 9:30 to 11:30. Y'all come on out. It's in the backyard, but y'all gonna be in the shade. Don't even worry about it. I got 10. We got tents. We can put up tents. We got tables. We got chairs. All you got to do is show up. Now I'm still posting it, but it's going to be to get tickets. Get tickets, y'all. We ain't gonna have for 25. Go to backyardseminar3.eventbrite.com. backyardseminar3.eventbrite.com. Now it won't be posted y'all until later on the night because I didn't schedule it to the night. I scheduled it to start tomorrow. But I think I'm gonna change that to the night because I had scheduled to start tomorrow. Take it for tickets. Now here's something that I often tell y'all: you're having difficulty with your teens, or they don't understand the picture of money. They don't understand about money, and they want to be a rap artist. They want to be a basketball player, a football player, this and that. I want to teach them that the money is not in being the player. The money is in being the owner. Here's the thing. Here's the reason that we're having problems with our youth right today. We aren't teaching them an alternative to what they want in their beliefs. Not one, like I said, not one owner of an NFL professional football team ever played pro ball. Not one. Not one owner of an NBA team played professional basketball. Not one owner in baseball played professional baseball. But they're the billionaires. They own the team. I give y'all the example all the time about look at P. Diddy. He got money, he got rich off of his music, but he got wealthy off of owning the company. Look at me. I got money from my speaking and my coaching, but I got wealthy off of owning it. Hello? Ownership. Y'all, I want you to come. It's free. This event is free. 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 Bring your teenage child with you so they can see that there's alternatives and get them to understand. See, there's only so many spots on the best. I think they only have 14 players per team, 15 players per team. Football, they have 48 players, I think, per team. Baseball, they have 36, 37 per team. So everybody, see, here's the thing. You got to have an alternative. Look at how many people, athletes, get scholarships to college and end up not getting a degree because of injury. So they only want you when you're not injured. When you get injured, they don't care about you. They don't. What the hell they want you for? All you are to them is a liability. There's that word again, liability. Let me bring your children Saturday. I don't care how many you bring. Just let me know when you sign up how many tickets you want. So I'll have count of how many people are attending. Bring your neighbors, bring your friend, bring your niece, bring your nephew, bring your own. So they can learn. Because right now, I'm serious, oh my God, it's right now. I'm talking about right this minute is the best time right now to start a business. I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to give you the whole list because it's 40 of them that I've got. That right now is the best time to start a business. You know, Warren Buffett said something that I read years ago. During the hardest times, that is when most millionaires are made. Do you realize what the capital was after the Depression in 1921? How billionaires, the amount of billionaires within the next 5 to 8 years, how it multiplied? Because that's when times got tough and people came with ideas that serviced those who needed the service. Now look at this pandemic. And people they're hiring, but people say, why am I gonna go to work? I'm not working no minimum wage job no more. These companies right now don't have a choice but to pay at least $15 an hour if they want to get an employee. You can get an employee, but while they're working, they're looking for something that's going to be better. You can't keep them. They're having trouble hiring. Right this minute, companies are having trouble hiring enough employees. They're refusing to pay a living wage. See, I realized years ago nobody can make me as happy as I could, and nobody can pay me. No one could pay me the amount of money that I make. I looked and I said, wow, what company would have paid me what I am making now? It wouldn't have happened. Never would have happened. I'm going to teach you how to fulfill your dream, your desires. I'm going to teach you how to build and grow your business, whether it's a new business or you have one that you want to build and grow. I'm going to give a secret away, and I'm not going to give it out here on the air like this. How I went about building and growing this to where it is now, the show, The Road to Success. I'm going to let y'all know about part of the system I'm using. I paid dearly to learn about this system, to learn this system. And I'm going to throw y'all a little something, so you too can start building and growing your business to this level. It's free. Now, I'm not going to keep letting these people hire me or bring me in and it's free to the public. It ain't going to keep happening, y'all. I got too much knowledge, 45 years as an entrepreneur. And I give away a lot of information at my things. If y'all saw the one I just did in New York, in Black River, New York. Okay. So I'm telling you, go to, as of tonight, when I finish the air, if I have time, because I got a meeting at 10:15 tonight. That's why I didn't schedule people to sign up, because I still had some stuff to do in order to put in the system. But tomorrow by noon, you will be able to go on Backyard Seminar, the number 3, Backyard Seminar 3 .eventbrite.com and get your ticket, y'all. It's not going to be no more than 25 people at the event. They asked me how many would I want to come. I told them 25. I could have done more, but I told them, no, let's keep it small. And Lawrence Brown just says one of the best ways to build wealth is to take advantage of the opportunities to reduce your bills and other liabilities you have. Here's another opportunity. Like I tell you, where is opportunity? Wherever you are at that moment. I'm just giving, Brother Drew gave you an opportunity to lower your bills. I'm giving you an opportunity to build wealth, to build a business, to teach your children. Oh, I got something for them. The children that come for your Tina, I'm gonna do a special part, July the 10th, just for them. I'm going to challenge them. I want you to hold on and make sure that they follow the challenge I'm going to give them. Now, here's something too, because I got a young man that's very excited about being an intern at the Institute. I'm looking for 2 more interns. It's not a paying job, y'all, but I'm going to teach you business. I'm going to teach you what it takes to put on seminars, to build a business. You'll get a chance to travel. You're going to get a chance to meet people of importance, of success, of wealth. It's not hard what I'm going to ask you to do. It's not. But I'm looking for some youth. Now, my intern I have now is in college. But I'm taking anything from high school up. Now, parents, you're going to have to sign a waiver giving me permission for them to work with me. It's not going to be hard. You can travel with us if you want. You can be there if you want. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to teach them. I'm going to give them a mindset of success. Show them what it takes. I guarantee you, when your child finishes with me, their mindset is going to be totally, totally different. I'm going to show them a part of life they didn't even know existed. See, that's our fault that they don't know. It's your fault because you got an opportunity to bring them to an event where they can learn, and you will not bring them. You won't come. It's in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And when you sign up, we'll send you the address where it's going to be. It's not that far off the Beltway. And this one too is off of Pennsylvania Avenue. Yeah, that's Pennsylvania Avenue is probably the best way. I mean, there are a lot of back ways to get there. Other streets, you can come DRC Road. It's right off of that. It's right off of Sandsbury. It's right off of Forestville Road. So it's not that far, y'all. It's really not. And it's called Upper Marlboro because it's on the other side of the Beltway. That's all. That's why it's Upper Marlboro. It's not Upper Deep Marlboro. It might be it's less than 10 minutes across the district line, Pennsylvania Avenue and Forestville Road, DRC Road, Sandsbury Road. And for those of you who know the area, right off of Westphalia Road. Y'all, I hope I'm telling y'all right, because I'm trying to, But July the 10th, it's a Saturday, from 9:30 to 11:30. And it's free. So I'm telling you, get your tickets. Get your tickets. Now, for those of you out there who are job hunting, I'm also going to have a list of good companies that are hiring. I'm going to give you an idea. Oh, come on how to apply for a job and get the job. I'm gonna give you a trick, y'all. On how to interview and get the job. Oh, I'm gonna give it to you, baby. I'm gonna give it to you. This event, here's what it is, and here's what's great about when I do, especially this one I'm getting ready to do. We are going to have conversations. It's not about me standing up there speaking and teaching. We are going to have conversations. You're going to ask questions, and we're going to have power sessions. Where we're going to be talking with and to each other. Just that simple. Now it's up to you to be there. See, and I keep telling y'all, and y'all hear me tell y'all this all the time. Repeat, repeat, repeat until learning takes place. Then repeat, repeat, repeat until understanding takes place. And y'all are going to understand me one day when I tell you that God drops blessing in people's laps every day. Put your lap where God is dropping a blessing. And I know coming to the seminar that I'm going to do July the 10th, Saturday, is going to be a blessing. I'm going to have other speakers too. I don't know who is going to show up, but they're going to be an expert in specific fields. Y'all don't keep this to yourself. I'm going to put this out there on YouTube. I'm going to put it on Facebook. I'm going to post it on LinkedIn. I'm going to put it on Twitter. And all 6 of my sites. I got 6 sites right now that are national that I'm going to post this on. So all I can do is tell you, tune in. Tune in, y'all. Pacific Fields. Y'all don't tune keep this to yourself. Tune in. Show up. See that's 99% of your success. 99 is showing up. Even that's in anything you do, you must show up. You got to show up. Miss Lee says, I'm listening to the MMI talk show. And Brother Walker then tuned back in. He's tuned in. Y'all, I've got regulars I've got regulars. Miss Gilmore, she's that. She's always that's my girlfriend. She gets tickled when I call her my girlfriend because we've never met. Y'all, this is an opportunity. Put your lap where God's going to drop this blessing because I'm going to give you some information that you can't get nowhere else. And I don't give a lot of the information I'm going to give you, Saturday, over the air like this. You usually have to pay for this information. The person that I'm doing this seminar for was very adamant on what I was to speak about. I just want y'all to bring your children, y'all. Bring your children. I love speaking and teaching, educating children. They're the future. And that's the reason that I want to get teenagers or people in their early 20s or 20s, as interns, because they're the future. They understand this social media stuff. And I want to teach them how to shoot a show, how to edit. I mean, how to put it out there in public, how to do a business plan, how to plan and prepare for the future. I mean, what you're going to learn working as me as your mentor, and I am their mentor. You can't get this nowhere else. I love interns, y'all. I've always had young people work with me. They're hungry. They want to know. If your children don't know, it's your fault for not listening to them or giving them the way and how to find out. Period. I had a talk with a young man yesterday. He is a manager of an eatery. I ain't gonna tell you what eatery, and I ain't gonna tell you who. But we had a conversation yesterday. Wow. I wish I could have recorded and played it for you. When I finished with him in about 15, 20 minutes, he offered me $20. I said, man, no, keep your money. Keep your money. He was so impressed. Yes, I made him change how he thinks, how he dressed, and how he spoke in courage. So he's the manager, but he went but like 22. I think he was 22, 23 years old. And I showed him how to get people who are older than him or his employees to respect him more, to understand them more, how he's supposed to talk to them, how he's supposed to lead them, how he's supposed to guide them. And he was so impressed. We were sitting at a car repair shop yesterday, and we just started talking. Nothing in general, and one thing led to the next. You know me, I'm always going to talk and teach. And he was highly impressed with what I told him. He called me today and told me that what I told him yesterday was one of the most educational things he'd been taught. I'm thinking, wow, are you serious? I want to give part of what I taught him to your children. I'm not bragging on me, y'all. I'm not. But I know what I know. I've been out there speaking for years and years. I'm a 45-year entrepreneur. I've been speaking for years, not 45 years, but I've been speaking for a whole daggone bunch of them. And my mentors, who my mentors were, is what made me what I am. I'm going to tell you no lie. My mentors. Without me realizing they were guiding me, preparing me to take over when they got older. And all of them were older than me by 10, 15, 20, 30 years. And they groomed me without me even knowing I was being groomed. I don't even know if they knew they were grooming me. I was just always there. Like I say, when God was dropping the blessings, I was always right there where he was dropping that blessing. And look what it done for me. He goes, look at me now. There is no way you could have ever convinced me that I'd be the president of an institute, the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, teaching and educating the country on the thought and the action process to success, how to build and grow everything that you may want. There's a process. I went through the information and knowledge and studying and research to put together this process that I teach so you won't fail. I often tell y'all, closed mouths and closed minds never get fed. Now, if any of y'all out there got anything you want to say to me, lines are open, y'all. Talk to me. Lines are open. Talk to me. Brother Drew, talk to me. I got a question. I got some questions for you. Talk to me, Brother Drew. Miss Yvonne, talk to me if you can. Because I know you're at work. I do know that you're at work, but I see you're on. So you listen to me while you're at work, because I see that you're on. A lot of these numbers I don't recognize. I get a lot of I'm getting a lot of new callers, y'all, new listeners, because of my new program. And something I'm going to tell y'all too. And I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I'm still, I got to think things out. Because of my new system, I'm probably going to discontinue the conference call. I'm running it through my mind, because this new system I have is way above all of that. I've been doing a conference call now for over 9 years. But things are changing, times are changing, and the systems are changing. And I pay dearly for the system I have, to the point where I won't need the conference call no more. That's an added expense that I no longer really need. I'm touching everybody who it calls in on my conference call. I've got all these systems. Now that's what I'm saying. See, things are changing. You got to get with the change, and the kids understand it. Because there's 2 new things out there that I just learned about. One of them was today. I had never heard of it. And I was talking, this young man called me today to ask me. I didn't know who he was. I mean, I did not know who he was. And I didn't ask him how he heard about me, and I should have. But we had a conversation, and he mentioned a program, an app or something out there I'd never heard of. Oh, but I'm going to check it out, because I sure wrote it down. I'm going to look it up and find out. And he told me I need to start using that. I'd never heard of that program. But you can bet I'm going to investigate it. I told you, the kids know. They know. Y'all, they got all this knowledge, all this wisdom, and they don't know that they got, their mindset is the future. You've got to bring them around people like me so they know that they're okay. If they take what knowledge they play with every day, on the phone, on the computer, will make them wealthy. They don't know that because we don't teach them that. We don't put them around people like me to show them the possibilities that they have. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me.
Can you hear me, brother?
I sure can.
Man, I don't know what went wrong with my computer and phone, man. My computer wasn't responding, and then I was using my phone. But it's all good because I'm still listening, picking up things, man. And, like you were talking about technology, things of that nature. Things happen, man.
Yes, it does. Now, we had a couple youngers, like my 5-year-old great grandson. He could have fixed our system for us, told us what to do.
Right. I tell you, after the call, I'm calling my tech support, and I don't care if it takes all night because they're 24/7. I'm gonna let them regulate the situation, or if I can get into it, I'm gonna let them remotely go in and see what's going on if I can. But I don't know why all of a sudden, at 8:15, computer not respond. I didn't want to call you right away and say, "Oh, Brother Mary, but my computer not working right." So I'm waiting around. I said, "Well, look, I'm going to call you, let you know what's going on."
Yeah.
And I just tried my phone, but it's all good, man.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna reschedule you within the next couple of weeks or so, Brother Drew.
Man, we look forward to the future, man. Anything behind is behind.
That's right. Only a fool stumbles over what's behind them. Think about what I just said. Only a fool stumbles over what's behind them. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me. Yes.
Professor Murray, this is Mrs. G here. Good evening, Professor Mary.
Good evening, my love.
Good evening, Brother Drew. I was looking forward to this conversation, to listen in, to be a fly on the wall. Brother Drew. Hey, Brother Drew, how's it going?
Yo, this is my baby girl here on the line. That's my baby girl.
I'm not sure if you can hear me too good. That's why I was hesitant to chime in. I didn't know if I should talk to you on my.
It's very clear.
On the car in my ear.
Okay, good. You're very clear.
I just want to, I came in on the conversation late. I did catch you talking about mentorship and just talking about the young people. One thing for sure, Brother Murray, the young people are hungry, especially in this day and time. They're hungry for information. So, as you were talking about bringing these young people out, they definitely need to come out. But what I want to say to you, Brother Murray, when you were talking about interning, and I've been there with you as we interned a lot of young people who have come through the Millionaire Mastermind Institute and how they grew. And who knows what path that they'll take simply because they were a part of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, either for a short period or a long period. But it just reminds me of a conversation I had earlier, words from a wise woman, Maya Angelou, who said, Professor Murray, you have no idea of your legacy, because your legacy is all the lives that you have touched, and then those lives will touch another life, and it'll all be because of what you put into them, just like that young man yesterday that you spoke of. I know you have a young man now who's interning with you, who I need to connect with once I get settled in. I want to get in touch with him because him and I have some work to do for the Millionaire Mastermind Institute.
Yes.
But Professor Murray, I just want to say to you, us grown folks, those young folks, you have no idea of the legacy that you're leaving behind, because you do. When you speak, you don't miss an opportunity to teach, and that's how we should all operate. Every moment you have to conversate with someone, it should be a teachable moment. Speak into them and let them speak into you. So I just wanted to give you your honors while you yet live, Professor Murray, because you are definitely leaving one hell of a legacy behind you, and we thank you.
Well, thank you, dear. I appreciate that. That young lady, I adopted her about 6 years ago. She was, I think, 47. She's 52, 53 now. Because she gave me something I never had, and that was
Give me all my credit. Give me all my credit. I'm 54, sir.
Oh, excuse me. But she stepped forward to me and told me she wanted to learn, she wanted to be a speaker. She wanted to be a journalist. And so she volunteered. And now y'all just have no idea how potent, how strong this woman is on stage. Educating, teaching. I teach you how to open your mind and understand that for which you're learning. Put your lap where God's dropping the blessing. Wherever I am, put your lap. Put your lap wherever I am. That's not bragging. That's not being conceited. That's giving you truth and fact. And like I told you, since the beginning of time, truth and fact are undefeated. I'm not bragging about me, y'all. I got all this knowledge. I got all this wisdom. I got all this brilliance. Let me give you my expertise off of what I know. 45 years is a long time. And I've been an entrepreneur for 45 years. You think I can't teach you something? I've been educating for almost that long. I've always been an information junkie. I didn't like school when I was in school. I'm going to tell you, I was not a good student. But one thing I was always determined and I knew I was always going to do. I love to read. And it's not that I read, it's what I read. I used to spend 9 hours twice a week on the road. New York was 4.5 hours there and 4.5 hours back. I never listened to the radio. I always listened to CDs, tapes, listen to books, or whatever. That's long before the internet was like it is now. The joke, I tell you about the joke between Les Brown and I told Les Brown the only reason he became a millionaire back then because I spent so much money buying all his material. That's just what I told him. And that's him and I's running joke to each other. And we've shared the stage several times. We've shared the stage several times. I'm telling you, y'all, look, y'all, here's the thing. Y'all see I'm doing another backyard seminar. Do you want me to do one for you? Who out there do you know needs to hear me, need to learn from me? You got a company, you got a business, you got an institute, you got a church. Tell your pastor and bring me in. Y'all got all the people out there looking for jobs who want to start a business. Y'all, I'm going to take you from that idea. I'm going to help you implement it, and then I'm going to take you beyond the implementation to that roadmap to success. I'm your GPS system. You hear me? I'm here. Call me 240-619-2019. 240. Yes.
I'm going to share this. You mentioned a couple of shows back that you read the book, The One Thing.
Yes.
And I read it also, but I don't think you shared who wrote that book.
Oh, you know what, man? I got that book right now in my car because I read it. I keep that book with me. I don't remember who is it. Tell me.
Now, Gary Keller is the CEO of the world's largest real estate company.
I was with Keller Williams for 10 years. I was with Keller Williams for 10 years.
Yeah, the largest real estate. He's the well, actually, he's the chairman of the board and co-founder. But that's close enough.
I was under his tutelage for 10 years. 10 years.
That's a powerful book for one thing.
It is.
And another book that's powerful also is Man's Search for Himself by Rollo May. And a lot of times everybody looks for, and when I say everybody, I include myself, we look for things that are outside of where they're at. We look for things outside of where they're located. And that's on the inside of us.
That's right. That's right. We got to look inside, y'all. What was the name of that last book, Drew?
Man's Search for Himself by Rollo May.
Okay, that sounds like a good title. I like that. I have to look that book up. But I agree, The One Thing is an excellent book. If you want to bring order to your life, that's the book. That's a go-to book for sure.
You know, you got, like I told you, it's not that you read, it's what you read. You got people out there that read all these slut magazines and all these Who Shot John books and Sally Murray Jane and you know, Bill's Unfaithful. Y'all read all that garbage. What is that putting on your mindset? You're struggling and catching hell in life because of what you read.
It's not only what they read, but TV has gone to a whole nother level, and it is dumbing down so much. It's so disappointing to me. It really hurts my heart to see how so many grown people have given themselves away to the nothingness of TV. Like, I can only have the TV on for a small period of time, and then it just sounds like a bunch of noise to me. And Tyler Perry has really, I mean, I love Tyler Perry, don't get me wrong, but him and those shows have just taken us to a whole nother level of dumbed downness. We have got to do better. We have to elevate ourselves. We can't expect the external, like Drew was saying. We got to go do the work on the inside. Everybody is so busy with the superficial, the look and the image, and what's that person doing? What's this person doing? It's time out for all that, and it's time to start working on that inner man. And Brother Drew, I'm definitely going to check that book out because that's a powerful book, and I think just the title itself is something we all need to get a piece of. So, Brother Drew, if you wouldn't mind either taking a picture of that book or texting me the title because I'm driving, so I can't write it down. I'd appreciate that.
And the book I wrote, The Successful Sinner, Change Your Choices, Change Your Life. It's not about the book. It's about the content of the book. That's what's beneficial for individuals to read, because when a person gives a part of their life, when a person makes part of their life transparent to the world, to the public, whereas a lot of individuals would not do it, there's value there, because there's something that I could have done that if an individual read it, wouldn't have to do. That's causing an individual to make a life change before they go through something negative. That's the value of reading about somebody else's life. That's the value of reading about somebody else's experience. It's not the book itself, it's the value of what's in the pages that's important.
You know, y'all, I hate. Go ahead.
I just want to add, Brother Drew, and the other part of that is when you open yourself up and allow yourself to be vulnerable to tell your story, there's freedom for others. When you show them that, when you let your light shine, you give other people permission to let their light shine. So kudos to you, Brother Drew, and thank you for that book. I have that book, and I appreciate you for putting that book out there, Brother Drew. And I'm looking forward to the next book.
Long as can tell sometimes.
You know, you never know who's listening, y'all. On this show, although, like I told you, the great Joe Madison calmed me down by telling me only 3% of those who listen will ever speak up. I could have 100 people on, that means only 3 are going to speak. I wonder how many of you are giving me a blessing by passing on about the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, about the show, The Road to Success, every Tuesday and Friday at 9 p.m. How many of you are passing on that blessing? You don't know who you're saving. You don't know who you're blessing. You don't know who you're giving vital information to. Same thing about this seminar that I'm going to speak at July the 10th. Don't worry about the 10th. Well, it's going to be hot. Okay. Well, hell, if you walk away with $1 million worth of information, where is the temperature going to bother you? You're not going to be in the sun because there are tents. So you're going to be in the shade. And walk away with $1 million of information where you can start a business, I'm going to tell you some of the businesses that right now you want a business, you're tired of working with somebody else, want to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to take you from idea to implementation and beyond. I need y'all to pass me on. See, I can't get to where I want to go without your help. I'm telling you, I need your help. Help me, somebody. Help me. Y'all, it is that time of the evening. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. I want to thank everyone that has tuned in. Let me do this real quick. All right, come on. Talk to me, talk to me. Why this thing won't play? I don't know. Oh, no wonder. Come on, thing and play. There you go. Ha! We're a winner, y'all. Don't ever let nobody say you can't make it. If they do, don't listen. I want to thank all of you for tuning in and giving me the opportunity to talk to you and give you this blessing that I gave you today. Like I always tell you, now understand this, keep hearing this, and keep hearing this. If you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter whether I'm pushing or pulling, y'all. We're going to get there together. I'm going to guarantee you to be a winner. I'm going to guarantee you that winnership. And you know I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it, baby. Until next time, y'all, God bless. And keep working on your road to success. To reach me here at the Institute, dial 240-619-2019. That's 240-619-2019. Until next time, y'all, God bless. And keep working on your road to success. Until next time, y'all, God bless.